Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the first Carolina Geek podcast. And for those of you who are wondering what this is all about, well, this is actually going to be the start of something I hope is going to be pretty big. I have started a Facebook group called Carolina Geek. I am going to be recruiting some people for that. And I want to try and bring that back to where those of us who live in the Carolinas, specifically the southern foothills of western North Carolina and upstate South Carolina, can have a place to go to talk all things geek. But it won't just be this particular region. We'll go over from Beaufort to... Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. We had a problem with the internet. The biggest problem right now in geek culture is the toxicity of it. And we're going to talk about that somewhere down the road. The constant bashing of everything. It's almost as bad as politics, if not... It may be worse than politics these days. And we're going to talk about why it seems like nobody who's a fan of the Star Wars universe is entirely happy. Same with Star Trek and all of that. And why sometimes you just have to relax and not worry so much about canon and not worry so much about consistency and ask yourself this: why did you begin to enjoy this product in the first place? And we'll even talk about some pro wrestling too, because I consider that a bit of like geek culture, and I'll talk about that in the near future. But I wanted to come on here to talk about this because I want to get back into this hobby of podcasting and all of that. And watch-alongs are a very important part of that. And I'll give you a hint. Ask yourself why the Learning Channel no longer does much educational stuff and just does reality crap. Why is it that the Discovery Channel is less about science and more about reality crap? You see where I'm getting at? There's less genre programming on sci-fi than ever before. And I could get over the fact that they used to have pro wrestling on it, even though I like pro wrestling. To me, it should have stayed away from sci-fi. And there's so much depth, there's so much great material out there to put down the road. I hope in the near future. I'll talk more about that later on. But I just wanted to come on here to give you an overview of what we're going to be doing on this podcast. Watch-alongs will be a major part of it. It won't just be about watch-alongs, though. There'll be some serious discussions, some look-backs at series, and some overall perspectives of series and whatnot. We may look at a particular seasons. We may do this and that. We may look at shows that I've not watched in ages, and we'll go from there. This is a evolving little creature, so you'll probably get a podcast